The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Well, Darkseid won't be the big bad of the DCU. That's it, big bad. Be big bad of DCU. My God, what an idiot. Hey guys, it's AEW here. Welcome to my channel for your pop culture and wrestling needs. If you're into either both of them, this is a channel for you. Wrestling and pop culture. If you see what you like, please subscribe. Also, do me a favor, new occurrence, smash the like button. And if you really like the channel, become a member down below. Down below. The highest tier is only $5. And yeah, so glad to have you on board. All right, guys. So, James Gunn being interviewed on the YouTube channel, Rockstar's YouTube channel. 23-minute interview with the Rockstar's YouTube channel. It's not asked specifically about the DCU. I'm going to get into more stuff about the DCU Thursday when I talk about the comic book stuff. I already have things planned for Thursday for Capes and Trunks. I have things planned for Thursday, so I'll go in more detail on Thursday. That will be a live stream, okay? No stream tomorrow, but I have some things planned for Thursday. If more things drop, more information, more news drop over the next day or so, I'll add it to that stream. But I thought, you know what, maybe I should make a video on this. I could make another video on other DCU news, like the Arkham series is kind of confirmed. The Arkham series is, it's dead. Things like that. But I'm not going to do that. I don't think I'm going to go 5, whatever. But specifically asked about Darkseid, okay? In Rockstar's video, I'm not going to post a link. You can find it for yourself. But I'll just use a website that has it. Any website that, okay? That's sourcing the YouTube channel. All right. Wait, so let's just skip all this. Okay. I'll let you know. Darkseid is in the DCU. Darkseid is in the DCU. There is an anime show in the works that's part of DCU, Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle, obviously, you know, the New Gods, Big Barda, the Furies, Granny Goodness, all that. Darkseid. So Darkseid is going to be DCU, but it's going to be an animated form. Okay, so Gunn, let me put those up. Gunn, who currently is working on a Superman sequel, Manitoba, went on to explain why he's not considering Darkseid for the big bad of Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Okay, let's go. And this is what probably Darkseid thinks of this, if he's not the big bad. This is what Darkseid probably thinks.
You dare? You dare?
Okay, here. And the new gods in general that are to me interesting. We're dealing with that in Mr. Miracle. There's an aspect of it, and and there are aspects of Darkseid and Thanos, and that they're obviously very similar. They look very similar. Yeah, I mean they're got the same creator, Jack Kirby. Yeah, same creators, right? So that they were similar off each other, right? Obviously, yeah, he's right. I mean, James Gunn didn't mention that, but same person that came up with Darkseid came up with Thanos. So this is Thanos. Thanos, real brief. No. Created first appearance. Oh. No, he wasn't. But they're very similar. He was influenced by Jack Kirby's Darkseid, created by Jim Starlin, but influenced by Jack Kirby's Darkseid. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the difference, okay? Darkseid came first, Thanos came after. But, all right? Obviously, the Snyderverse, they were building up the new gods and Darkseid. Because of that, to give you probably more than an answer that you probably expected, using Darkseid as big right now is not necessarily the thing for a lot of reasons. Gunn confirmed. Zack did it so cool in his way, and there's Thanos and Marvel. Okay. Then that's it about that Darkseid. So Zach, he says talks about Zach, and maybe he felt like, Darkseid is too similar to Thanos of the MCU. Thanos is the big bad of the first saga, the Infinity Saga, and maybe people feel like fans feel like, oh, this is just a copy. It's just copying Marvel. When in fact, Darkseid came first. And Gunn doesn't feel, Gunn wants to stray away from Marvel a little bit. His idea of the DCU is not, there's world building, but it's different from Marvel's world building. A lot of Marvel's world building is a lot of beginning origin stories. Yes, there are some characters that are already as superheroes. Fantastic Four in their universe is already a team of superheroes. A brief montage of how they came to be, right? Obviously, but in the DCU, we see that Superman's been there for 3 years. Batman is going to be experienced. It's going to be more into already in a set universe, but they'll still expand it. It's going to be different. It's just going to be different. Okay. Now, I think we're not going to know who the big bad is. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do a big bad, but who knows? Okay, who knows? But he's confirmed it that there's Darkseid is not going to be the big bad because it's all too similar to Thanos. We already saw the big screen for a while, and he mentions Darkseid, which he liked, even though that never got done. Justice League 2 and 3 never got done, so we don't, obviously, with the Snyder Cut and all that, right? I mean, I know this is going to upset some people, but I'm not going to go there on this video. I know it's going to upset some people, but I'm okay with this. I mean, Darkseid doesn't necessarily need to be the big first bad. Remember, the Avengers movie, when the Avengers got together, yes, Thanos overall was part of the overall of the like, it was a prelude to Thanos in a way, even though because Loki was working with Thanos, they sent the alien army to Earth. Yeah, in a way, Thanos was kind of around, but he wasn't there, right? So it could be like, yeah. So you don't need to do the exact same thing like that, okay? So I'm okay with this. If you want to push Justice, who you think should the big bad be of the DCU? It's kind of early. We can't really tell. There's nothing in the DCU that's hinting who the big bad is. I mean, in Infinity Saga, what hinted what the big bad was going to be, eventually was really anything that has to do with the Infinity Stones, right? Anything that has to do with the Infinity Stones. Okay? Right now, there's nothing in the DCU that hints who the big bad's going to be. Okay? Nothing. In Marvel, he had hints with the Captain America and Thor, basically, pretty much, of the Infinity Stones. Okay, with Thanos. But DC doesn't have that yet. The DCU doesn't have that. But just for fun's sake, in the comments below, who you want to see the big bad of the DCU first, in chapters 1 and God and Monsters? Who you want the big bad to be? Who you want it to be? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, take care, guys.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!